Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So, I'm going to be continuing my adventure here in Enkanomiya, but before that I just wanted to point out that they added in a new timed event, and I cannot actually start this yet until I complete a quest called From Dusk to Dawn. So, that is going to be a bit unsure. It has something to do with this place, this quest right here. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to be exploring this little island right over here first, and then I'm going to go over to this bigger island. And in fact, now that I think about it, let's add that as the target quest there. I'll visit this little island right here to get the quest, this chest very fast, as well as that key sigil that I see right there. Oh. I want Ayaka in my party. I think I want Ayaka in my party. That enemy might actually be the cryo type. It's not deploying a... Okay, there we go. Please don't be the cryo type.
Hold the line. My apologies.
I don't think he is. I think he's the hydro type, which would be good. No, he's definitely the cryo type.
Take flight.
There might not be a hydro type.
My apologies.
Oh, wait, I'm wrong.
Embrace the ice.
Weird. Okay then. I'm glad that I'm wrong
Take
though.
flight.
I would have had to have, like, left and then come back to fight this guy with Dealey in my party. There you go.
This shall rise once again.
I just realized that guy was really quiet through that whole fight.
Today is a lucky day.
Like, usually they talk, like, you know, constantly. A pith lizard, huh? Is there anything else on this little island here? From the looks of it, no. But looks can be deceiving. I don't think there's anything else on this island. So let's jump over to this one now. I can see a, what do you call it over there? A Sealy. So I'll be collecting that one here. Mushroom. Just what I've always wanted. Oh wait, I really do have to get something down here. Some money. There we go. How much money did I get? Okay, 10,000. I knew that it hadn't given it to me just yet, so like that. And that. A lot of mushrooms and sweet flowers and all kinds of other stuff. Okay, these guys must be related to a treasure chest, right? I'm going up here just to make sure. Yeah, they are. I'm glad that I came up here first.
Allow me. My apologies.
Okay.
Solidify.
Here
Now
we go.
that I've done
Think you can
that,
get away?
hopefully the Abyss Mage comes up here. Hey, he's being annoying. Okay. Okay, you.
Let's move out. Hold the line.
Come on. No! I always get the weirdest fights. The enemies always go into the weirdest spots when I fight them. I don't know why. In that particular case, it almost felt like the enemy was intentionally going up
Today
against
is
that
a
wall.
lucky day.
Okay, so that will probably lead further up, I imagine. Sealy? Could be wrong about that.
Yahoo!
I'll find out though in a second. So where will you take me? Oh. I guess not. I'm a little bit surprised. Although it is gonna make me fight against this guy here, right? The Ruin Guard. Oh, never mind. I can't believe I didn't see that.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
I don't think I need to fight against that Ruin Guard. So I won't activate him if I can help it. Make sure there isn't anything else hidden around the corners in this area. It's pretty easy to see everything in this area, but sometimes you can miss little things, so I'm not seeing anything on the mini-map, like as far as key sigils, so that's good. Whoa, I didn't mean to fall down, but now that I'm down here, it's a good idea to be a little bit more thorough with what I'm doing.
Gather.
May as well collect these as well. These are useful for crafting stuff. Ah, I have to wait. Waiting. There we go.
Stabilize.
If I had a Claymore user like D-Luke in my party, then I wouldn't have had to wait for the thing or whatever.
Rest and rebuild. Time for takeoff.
Solidify.
Okay. That was easy. I don't even know why they bother to include these weak guys anymore. I shouldn't say
treasure
that.
this good fortune.
Then they'll start adding really strong enemies, and that'll be bad for me. Okay. Although it would be interesting to see, like, hilly churls that look similar to those, but have, like, different ways of resisting attacks and stuff. Like, for example, Venti's ability basically makes short work of enemies like that. It'd be interesting to see him, you know, like an enemy type that's small, resist Venti's ability. I can't enter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Where? There's the key sigil. Obviously the, what do you call it, is up above, the teleporter. Now, is there anything as far as, like, marks around here? No? Okay. That puzzle in there is gonna bother me a little bit. I could mark that right there. Zoom in very fast. Just kind of mark it with the 4-leaf clover. Okay, no need to activate the Ruin Guard if I don't have to, and it doesn't look like I have to, so... oh. Wasn't expecting one of those on this island, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. Some more of those things. I have no idea what those are, and I don't want to look it up either. I'm hoping I'll find out just by playing. Okay. As far as I can tell, I've explored everything on this island. Oh wait, there's one more thing I have to do. I have to enter that thing over here. That I didn't think would be on the island. Because this could lead to somewhere. Or to something. Oh, I'm glad I came over here. I guess I really didn't explore as much as I thought I did. Anyways, kind of keep an eye on everything as I'm flying away. And it's just leading me back over here to this area, right? Now, this is interesting. So that's the, yeah, that's the pond area over there, okay. Let's teleport back up here, and then make our way across the broken bridge to where the main island is. And who knows, this might even wrap up the entire quest when I go over there. I know that, yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to that at least. I wonder when I'll be able to get through those shields. Eventually, I'm sure. Okay. Thankfully, they've got this. I wonder, there's got to be something on that little island, right? I've got to investigate it. Okay, I'm not seeing anything so far. So... yeah. Unless there's something on one of these little blocks or whatever, then it's nothing. That's unfortunate. Okay. Talk to Enjo. Enjo, is that that guy that I thought was suspicious before? Hello, Enjo. Ah, you're here. Allow me to help you shut the barrier down. Could you pass me the golden bridle? I suddenly have some reservations. Huh? Still suspicious of me? Well, Enjo, don't you think you're a bit too quick on your feet? Oh, come now, that's hurtful talk. Though I suppose that the sight of a literary researcher bouncing about the place happily is a rare one. But come now, I didn't deceive you earlier, did I? Well, that's true. We couldn't have found the golden bridle without your help. I mean, this will definitely sound like a villain talk, but aha, only I can help you now. You can hold me at sword point, or hit me to make up for the time you didn't earlier. But once you're done with that, I'd like you to trust me. If you don't, none of us are going to enter the Dainichi Mikoshi. Are you the type who enjoys getting beaten up or something? Not that Paimon's going to do that. What do you think, Aether? Hang on, I'm rolling my sleeves up. We may as well get this over with. Hand the golden bridle over. Okay then. Now, allow me to help you bring the barrier down. Please step back a bit. This is my first time, after all. Things, could go poorly. You never know. What could go poorly? For example, the blast could send you tumbling into a bottomless chasm. Or the fetid air might make it hard to breathe. Or maybe some giant guardian dragon might come charging out. Or I might even get cursed and turn into some sort of flame-flinging monster. That's kinda scary. I still don't trust the guy. What's gonna happen? Okay. Well, something happened. I gotta say, opening ancient ruins for the first time in my life feels pretty exciting. Watching that huge wall disappear really gives you that kind of rush you get from burning a huge library, you know? Huh? That sounds really dangerous. You sure you're a researcher? Of course. I already can't wait to investigate the insides of the Dainichi Mikoshi. What long-lost volumes will we uncover there? Well, allow me to go ahead first. If you find any tempting treasures, you're free to take them. What's up with this guy? Okay. There is a teleporter right up over here. Wait, was that teleporter there before? I guess they added in these teleporters after the fact. That's interesting. There's one here, 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 and here. So a total of 4 of them. Obviously, I'm going to activate this one. Because it's convenient. Okay, let's see. Is there anything around here? No. Obviously, they want us to head to the Dainichi Mikoshi itself. Why am I fighting these guys? Oh, for the treasure chest.
Take flight.
I just started fighting them without really thinking about it. Yeah, originally it wasn't for the treasure chest, it was actually just because they were there.
Sakura swirl.
Okay. That was awkward. I'm gonna pick this stuff up so I don't have to run back for it. Ah!
Brace yourself.
What's up with this lag that I'm experiencing right now? I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's like my character became harder to control for some reason.
Today is a lucky day.
Anyways. Okay. I've gotten all that stuff. Oh, another one of these puzzles.
Allow me.
Obviously I can't solve it right now, but that's fine. I can always mark it on the map. Okay, you stop that. I'll just mark this on the map. Easy peasy. Okay. Like this. Some more money. I like the fact that they're giving us all this money. Very nice. Even though it's, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. Because you could easily get, you know, a few million or whatever if you dedicated a couple of days to just farming the wealth blossoms. But, you know, it accumulates over time. 10,000 here, 10,000 there. Okay. I'm not seeing anything around there. I'm kinda, well, there should be something over here though. How did I miss it? Oh, it's up there, okay. It's further away than it appears on the minimap. Question is can I get up there? Find out in a second. Okay, good. I see a challenge thing and a treasure chest. I'll go back for the other thing in a second. The key.
Stabilize.
Hold the line.
Okay, you.
This is order.
Destroy him. Ah.
Gather.
I'm not paying attention to the...
Take flight.
What do you call it? The cooldown time
Allow me.
on stuff, so when I go to use the characters and their abilities, I'm pressing the button thinking that it's lag that's not letting me use them, and it's just the cooldown. Okay.
Today is a lucky day.
I'd say it's luckier than some days. Let's see. Why is there an empty room here? That's suspicious. There's got to be something in here, right? Okay. Who knows what that's about? Obviously, there is the key sigil that's right up here. I should grab that very fast. And do the, and then do the challenge thing that's right there. Oh, that's gonna have me hopping across those, isn't it? When I do that. Where's that key sigil? I still don't see it. Is it up above? It's not down below. Why is the camera so slow? I'm trying to shift the camera angle and I have no idea where this thing is. Okay, I'm gonna leave a mark like that on the map so that way I know for sure if that's there. And I'll also leave one right here for this. And I just realized that that's actually slightly off right there, so bring it a little bit closer like that. Okay. Collect the 11 electro particles. And this could be slightly annoying. I mean, it's not too bad so far. It just... Okay. And there's 3 more left, right? Yeah. These will be easy to get. Yay! Good. Now that I've done that, look around this area a little bit more for other things.
Treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Now, how close am I to... Okay. I want to search down over here, and as well as over here and stuff, before actually going up to that area, but I don't mind searching this general area very fast. And there's another key sigil over in this area too, plus treasure chests and stuff.
Think you can get away?
Please go in the... No! Darn you! Okay, good.
Rest and rebuild.
Well, that didn't work out the way I was expecting it to, but I'm glad that it worked out the way it did.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
I was expecting them to be alive a little bit longer. That's why I used Ayaka's ability. Okay, where is that key sigil now? It's clearly got to be around here, right?
Gather.
I'll get these iron chunks if I can. Come on. Thank you. Okay. I have no idea where the key sigil is supposed to be. I'm standing on top of it according to this. Obviously, these are underground. That's the only thing I can think of. Because otherwise it don't make no sense. Oh, look at that. Another treasure chest. This whole place is just jam-packed full of treasure chests. And other things of that nature. It's causing me to go way off the path that I intended.
Allow me.
Okay.
Sakura swirl.
Please get rid of the Electro dude. Well, yeah, it worked out. For just a second there, I thought he was gonna cause more damage to me.
Exquisite treasures.
What? Oh, I accidentally activated
Seems suitably sophisticated.
the cooking pot. Okay, this is as far this way as I need to go, I think. I can worry about stuff on... Well, actually, no, I'll go up to this level. And then I'll go back this way. Make sure I grab anything that's over here.
Stabilize.
Including these white iron chunks. Those are always nice. Was there something over here as well? No? What? No, there is something here. Okay. Here lies Ore Puso no Mikoto. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. Who was skilled in music as a youth, specializing in playing the lyre. Or lyre, how is it? His voice was so lovely that even the very earth would be moved. And I still don't have any idea if any of that stuff will be important later. But it's fine. It's obviously important to this place. Because otherwise they wouldn't be including all that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually like a side quest that you have to do related to that. So there is supposedly another another key sigil here. But I can't see it, so... Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Since I found it, you know, I could activate this. I won't necessarily explore over here yet, but I could activate it very fast since I'm already over here. There's no point in getting so close and not doing that. Come on. There we go. I can even grab a couple of things that are over here very fast. Like this, for example. Oh. Okay. This one's a bit more tricky, isn't it? Ah. Okay. Come on. Hit it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... There we go. I was about to say I'm trying to compensate for the distance by aiming slightly higher. That actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. They gave you plenty of time.
I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Okay, I've got to get that key sigil somehow right there. Okay, I'll treat the right half over there as a place that I'll have to explore later. And then I'll sweep back this way on the left half.
Stabilize.
Hold the line.
Okay, you.
Take flight.
Time for you to go down. Please. Go down. Thank you. As for you, you're just annoying. Now I think about it, one of the reasons why I found these guys so annoying, the archers, was because I didn't have Zhongli, so their arrows would interrupt me a lot while I was in the middle of combat. And
I shall
ever
treasure
since
this
I
good
got
fortune.
Zhongli, that hasn't been a problem. At least, I'm pretty sure that that's the case, and wow, that looks fancy. I don't know, you can't pick the... Okay, yeah, you can't pick the flowers there. Just want to make sure. Okay, kind of keep an eye out as I'm going along here. Make sure I'm not missing anything special, since I'm already going this way. Well, that looks special. I'll put this here, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to actually do anything with this just yet. Which is unfortunate, but that's how it is. Okay, let's see if I can grab... Ah, I'm out of stamina.
Brace yourselves.
I was about to say, let me see if I can grab the key sigil that's up here. Yes, I can. Ah, that sucks. Okay, I'm going to activate the teleporter that's over here, too.
Time for takeoff.
Because why not?
Stabilize.
Allow
Do
me.
that.
Whirling snow.
And that was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be, mainly because that Abyss Mage didn't teleport.
Today is a lucky day.
I was expecting him to teleport in the middle of that. Then I would have had to have chased him down. Okay. Let's activate this teleporter right up here. I think it's up on the staircase, but I could be wrong. Wow, I made it up without having to switch characters. It's a miracle. Yeah, Ayaka's... There we go, I got stuck on it while going down. But Ayaka really is the worst for that. Okay, there's clearly a treasure chest right here that I can get by fighting these two. So I may as well do just that.
Rest and read it. Kamisato art.
Aha, your stuff can't hit me.
I will have order.
Okay, you. Oh. And... No! I was about to say, and it's gonna die, but... For some reason it feels like it just suddenly got a bunch of HP. I guess because it wasn't being affected by Hydro during that.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
But there's still these two
Yes,
things.
this seems suitably sophisticated.
So I've got to mark this area as well. That's gonna be difficult. This is what I was talking about in the previous video. About marking things too close to the teleporter. It's a pain in the butt. Okay. There is another key sigil, another 2 key sigils right over here, but I want to search down over here first. Well, actually, you know what? I've got an even better idea. Okay, so I'll probably be exploring, like, this whole area along this way in the next video, but I'm going to try to search all of this in this video before moving on to the Ryden Shogun. At least that's what I'm hoping. It could work out differently from what I'm expecting.
My apologies.
Either way, I do want to do some of the Ryden Shogun's quests, if possible. Darn it. There we go.
Whirling snow.
Okay. Please die before you get up. Never mind. I don't even know if you're actually killing them. Or probably, you know, the way they fade out of existence like that.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're
Yes,
just like
this
being
seems
sent
suitably
to some other realm or whatever. I don't know if
Brace
there's some kind of
yourself.
explanation for that. Okay, got it. So, if I can grab the key sigil that's right over here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Then I'll only have to activate the teleporter that's down there. I'll activate that after I complete this challenge marker right here. Where does it want me to go? Where does it want me to go? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Leave me alone. It's not fair. Okay. Where? There's one more, right? Where? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it again because I have no idea. Okay, this time, pay more attention. Okay, I got that. What's up with these weird things? Oh, there's 2 right down there. Okay. Is it, like... Where could it be? Okay, I give up on this challenge for now. For something that's normally so straightforward, I'm a bit shocked that it's not this time. But it's fine. I can always try again later. Maybe it's a glitch, or maybe I'm just missing something that's really, really obvious. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've missed something that's really obvious. Why do you enemies have to keep bothering me? Oh, it's something down there, okay. I'm not worried about that. For the moment, anyways. Okay, let's check out whatever was in here, because clearly something was targeting me in here, right? What? Oh. Okay, then he wouldn't be just hanging out, right? He'd actually be guarding something. Nothing? Nothing at all? Interesting. So that was a pointless fight, but I'm not too surprised. Wait a second. There's stuff in here. Darn you, game. Okay, well, I may as well put it closer then. Good grief. Oh, look at it. No! There was a Sealy thing up there. I'll go activate this teleporter over here very fast and then worry about that. Come on, you. I'll also get that treasure chest while I'm here. The way I've done this is really wacky. I want them to come closer to the treasure chest, thank you.
Time for takeoff. Allow me.
Well, that didn't work out the way I expected it to. I don't know why I thought that Venti's elemental burst would be closer to where I was standing.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
There we go. Okay, I've activated the teleporter. I am going back up there for that Sealy thing. Where will you lead? Out all the way over here? I'm back in this area. That's good. But I don't see the Sealy. So, should I just assume that I have no idea where it is? Yes, that's what I should assume. Okay, let's try to get this treasure chest right here. As well as the, well, a few other things, I guess. I'm gonna probably have to come back to this area later and do a quick sweep.
Order guide.
You know, like in the next video or something.
Here we go.
Because I do want to do the Ryden Shogun's quest, and this is taking longer than I initially thought it would.
So rude.
I will have order.
Okay. Ah, crap. It would probably be a good idea to attack.
Embrace the ice.
I looked away for a second. Okay, where is it? Where's that enemy that's been hitting me this whole time? It doesn't really matter at this point. I wasted her element first.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Okay, is there anything over here? Oh, there's a Sealy right here. Okay, I'll solve this very fast. They put it all the way up here, huh? Wait a second, is this the one that I saw before? No, it's right here, okay. It feels like that was
Certainly
really well
worth
hidden.
the extra mile.
Even though it wasn't. It just blends in so well. Everything here blends in really well. Okay. So there's a key sigil that's right over here. And I'm not entirely sure where it is yet because I don't see it. No. Is it down below? It probably is down below. Look at that. Okay, you.
Solidify.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Is there like a whole thing down here? Yeah, there's a whole labyrinth down here. Okay, I'll have to definitely do that in the next video. I'll mark this area with a pickaxe to remember it. Okay, so I'm back at this area, and I'm definitely certain now that that one key sigil that's over here is underground, based on what I just saw. But it could also be underneath this. You know what? It's probably underneath this. Yes, it is. I mean, technically, it's underground. I can remove one of those things now, that right there. Okay, cool. So I've kind of explored all this. I still have to explore this little thing and whatever is underneath there. And then, of course, the entire right half over here is something that I have to explore too. So now that I've done pretty much most of that stuff, let's go ahead and hop on over to this quest with the Ryden Shogun. Yeah, I can see one of the tracks that's right there. As expected, there are a load of rift hounds.
There are a load of rift hounds here too.
I could...
Leave them to me.
Oh. Wait, did she always use a spear?
Illusion shattered.
Why do I thought she used a sword. That's interesting.
Torn to oblivion.
Okay. Oh, she does use a sword. It's just only when you use her elemental first. Okay.
There is no escape.
Interesting. Oh, I have to use her. I can't switch to any of the other characters.
Shine down.
That's interesting. Well, thankfully I can heal with items.
Inazuma shines eternal.
It kind of stopped, didn't it? There we go.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything.
That would explain
If there are
things.
more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
Is it the same situation as before? Actually, I'm guessing it's going to be monsters this time. Oh, I was wrong.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Oh, wait. Is this going to lead to us meeting the Kitsune Saigo at some point?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Yeah, since, you know, the Kitsune Saigo died, so, and all these people are kind of coming back via whatever's happening right now.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Well, he did.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
Where?
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What should we do?
Let's go along with what he says.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay.
And that's how he died.
And now the almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have. Seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
That doesn't really sound like the her that we, came to know initially, but yeah, I suppose she could have changed over time. That doesn't sound like A at all. Yeah,
So
that
you
doesn't
see,
sound like A at
as
all.
bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
This guy's pretty cool. It's a shame that he's already dead.
Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
We know where to find a tea set.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Are we going to Liyue?
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Okay then.
Where
With
should
that,
we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
okay then. I want to talk to him again.
After my eyes went bad, many aspects of daily life became much more challenging. But I always wanted to be a competent tea brewer, right to the end. But now, it looks like I have to rely on you.
I was thinking that we would go to Liyue because there was that one lady who gave us the Serenity Pot. But that was obviously the incorrect guess.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away.
Are we gonna meet Toma and Kokomi here?
Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
Commissioner Kamisato. Is that Ayaka or Ayato? Ayato is Ayaka's brother, who I don't think we've ever seen before.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well,
Okay.
it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that the Team Master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Ryden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions?
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity, but now I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
I wonder if we'll get to see it.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Okay then, back to Furuyama. Hello, Furuyama. Wherever you are. Did he disappear?
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
I don't even know if he could have made it to begin with, actually.
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Cheer up, Paimon.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
A brews a piping hot pot of tea with the tea set.
The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to, I understand.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
Okay then.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in that disaster too?
I mean, it seemed pretty obvious.
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
Oh.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto had already...
Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plain of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma.
So is she still alive?
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the Sacred Sakura.
Oh. The Sacred Sakura has always been there, hasn't it? Or appeared. I'll choose appeared.
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about.
That's interesting.
No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the Sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
Okay.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's powers somehow made that tree appear.
Yes.
Weird.
She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat.
Okay. Is it possible that A is actually Makoto, who's like somehow convinced herself that she's A, and A is the one who really died? No. I'm throwing that theory out there, but I don't know.
And it's time I came to terms with it all.
It seems like you've done a lot of thinking about this already.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Have you seen my sister before?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
Is this really the best time to be bringing that up? I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Oh, there's some more of that blue stuff from the tree.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Okay, I'll observe the teacup. A cup of tea has been left for Furuyama. How much did he actually perceive, and how much did he let on? Anyways, I'm going to be ending the video right here. Thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to be continuing my exploration of Enkanomiya, as well as this quest. The timed event actually lasts for a total of 39 days and 10 hours. So it was actually originally 40 days, I think. So that's pretty crazy. I don't know how, like, much there's gonna be for it to be that long. You know, to give you that much time. There's probably a lot of content there. So, anyways, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.